Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Nearly 40 countries will participate in the BRICS Plus outreach session, expanding the reach of the 2024 BRICS Summit hosted by Russia. Guys, this coming from Michael Branch here on Twitter. And if you guys didn't catch the video I did over the weekend, a deep dive into BRICS and how, there are so many Ripple and XRP connections, I do suggest you watch that video. I did kind of go back into the archives looking at several videos I did over the years. I will link that up here in the top right-hand corner. But guys, we're seeing more interest in some of these countries joining BRICS. Nearly 40 will participate in BRICS. The summit will address cooperation in politics, security, and economics. So this is also, I guess, reflective of what even the BRICS nations, even if they are not already members, what the BRICS nations, who they want to cooperate with. There are some countries in the region that probably want to be part of BRICS eventually, or maybe they don't want to be part of BRICS, but they still do want to have a good relationship with the BRICS countries. A central focus will be on the expansion of BRICS, potentially introducing a new partner states category, reflecting the group's global influence. Key discussions will involve contributions from entities like the New Development Bank and the BRICS Business Council. Just down here, participants will include leaders from Commonwealth and independent states, state countries, along with delegations from Asia, Africa, and the Middle East and Latin America, as well as representatives from various international organizations. The BRICS Summit, an annual gathering of BRICS leaders, will be hosted by Russia this year, as you guys know, October 22nd to 24th, so we are smack dab in the middle of that. A central topic will be the potential enlargement of BRICS through the creation of a new partner state category, as they mentioned, intended to extend the group's global footprint. So it looks as though they're really focusing on that partner state category. I think the BRICS nations, though, they're smart. They're looking to be strategic on who they are going to partner with. And, cryptocurrency, obviously, at the center of, or will be at the center of their success, considering it is a new emerging economy. And there's going to be two parts to this. There's going to be the investment in, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, but then there's going to be the DLT technologies, those utility coins that are going to make a difference because they are going to act as the lube for this new financial system. Michael Branch also bringing this to our attention, okay? Russia to launch new cryptocurrency mining data centers across member nations. Now, this also has to do with the BRICS. And here, they're not talking so much about the real-world utility, but instead talking about building wealth through mining, crypto mining. This announcement came during the BRICS Business Forum in Moscow on October the 18th, where officials highlighted a focus on enhancing the nation's computing capabilities, particularly in artificial intelligence. BitRiver, which has established a network of 21 data centers in Russia and is building an additional 10, will partner with the Russian Direct Investment Fund to expand its reach in Brazil, India, China, and South Africa. The initiative aims to create a robust framework for AI development featuring high-capacity data centers designed for demanding computing tasks. Well, where does the mining come in play here? BitRiver CEO, he stated, our partnership with RDIF will prioritize the development of mining infrastructure, ensuring our data centers are equipped to support AI projects effectively. Founded in 2011, the RDIF has a track record of co-investing in various sectors, amassing investments worth over 2.2 trillion rubles. So I don't know what that equates to here. Let's try it out. USD to ruble, and if it's 2.2 trillion, let's just do 2.2, that's million, billion, trillion. So what is that in US dollars? That is about, so that would be million. That works out to be about 23 billion US dollars. Okay, I just was getting confused here because there's not enough field to fill up that much, but that's about 23 billion US dollars, guys. The fund CEO stressed that increasing computing power for AI is vital for Russia and its BRICS counterparts. He pointed out that the current lack of energy-efficient data centers worldwide presents a strategic opportunity for Russia to utilize its technological expertise. Well, we know some countries are using natural technology like volcano energy or waterfall energy. Some countries, too, guys, are just accumulating. I happen to see this from Altcoin Daily. Now, I don't know if this next country is interested in joining the BRICS or if they're on the short list or anything like that. But notice this from Altcoin Daily. Another nation state announces a Bitcoin stockpile.
Nestled in the Himalayas, Bhutan, a tiny Buddhist kingdom with fewer than 900,000 people, has emerged as an unexpected yet powerful player in the world of cryptocurrency. Known for its serene landscapes, happiness-centric philosophy, and commitment to sustainability, Bhutan has quietly amassed a significant treasure. Over 13,000 Bitcoin, worth approximately $780 million. For a country with a GDP of just under $3 billion, this is a staggering sum, making Bhutan the fourth largest government holder of Bitcoin globally. The Himalayan kingdom is only behind the United States, China and the United Kingdom as it overtook El Salvador, Ukraine and Germany. Unlike the United States and China, which gained their cryptocurrency through seizures and legal battles, Bhutan took a more proactive approach by investing directly in Bitcoin mining. And the nation's journey into the digital asset world has been led by its state-owned investment arm, BITRUE Holdings. Bhutan's decision to mine Bitcoin rather than purchase it directly aligns with its broader strategy to diversify revenue streams. The country's Bitcoin mining activities have been fueled by its abundant hydropower resources, making Bhutan one of the most eco-friendly crypto miners in the world.
So there you go, using a dam to power Bitcoin mining resources. And just for full disclosure there, I did edit out a little segment in there that just gave a bit of a background on Bitcoin, what it does, how it works. I think we all know that at this point. I just wanted to focus on the major point there that Bhutan, I didn't even realize that they were the fourth largest Bitcoin holder. They have now surpassed El Salvador. So that's huge news, considering El Salvador is one of those countries that really kind of prides themselves on their Bitcoin adoption and, on a lot of things now. Nayib Bukele has really cleaned up that country. But guys, number 4 in the world behind the United States, China, and the UK, I do believe we're the top 3 there. Let's see. United States, China, the UK, and Bhutan with over 13,000 Bitcoin in their holdings. So interesting to say the least. We are seeing more countries doing this. Although the Bitcoin maxi narrative, is it falling apart? Is it falling short? Very bad news for Bitcoin and MSTR. Plan accordingly. This coming from Supply Shocks here on Twitter. And when I saw this video clip, I thought to myself, that's could be true, I guess. Listen to this.
And Chuchang, can you give me the worst scenario? What kind of a systemic shock it will give to the current financial system is if Bitcoin is widely used in China or the rest of the world?
Well, if Bitcoin will become the ultimate type of a form of the currency been adopted by human society, I can tell exactly what's going to happen as the worst scenario or the must scenario. We're all going to die. This is not a joke.
Why do you say that?
Bitcoin has a very, very strict limited number, the total number. So which means this is a deflation currency, which means the currency would not grow its amount alongside with the growth of human economic development. That means we're going to see our society going on the death spiral of deflation, and the business sector will withdraw, and we're going to see people's jobs are going to be wither away, and then the whole society is going to shrink and then self-explode. That's what happened in the end of the Ming Dynasty when they're short of the silver, and also happened in the Inca Empire when they're short of the gold. So this is not a good idea if we're going to have this kind of a cryptocurrency to run the real human society.
So a very interesting point there, and I do think there are probably some nuances in there. I don't think Bitcoin can run the entire world. However, using Bitcoin as a supplemental currency to run part of the world, I think that could work to some degree. But I get his point here. If Bitcoin were the only currency on planet Earth, that would not be good because those who hold large sums of it would be in power, and it would be a deflationary world where nothing would expand and it would contract on itself, and we would all die, according to this gentleman here. Interesting to say the least. Again, a supplemental currency. Of course, countries around the world are accumulating Bitcoin, but guys, there still needs to be a transacting mechanism that will help transact Bitcoin, something like a DLT solution like RippleNet or something similar. Now, I also happen to see this from Michael Branch. A recent report from the World Global Council reveals that the BRICS nations collectively hold over 20% of the world's gold reserves. So I have a feeling we know where they are headed with this. This substantial stockpile underscores the growing economic power and influence of these emerging economies, and these are the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So some of the key findings here: Russia leads the pack. Okay, Russia tops the list with 2,340 tons of gold, representing about 8.1%, guys, of global reserves. And China is close behind with 2,260 tons contributing. Dominant duo together, Russia and China account for 74% of the total gold reserves held by the BRICS nations. Diverse holders holdings, while Russia and China hold the majority of gold. And the other BRICS nations also possess significant reserves, with India leading the group at 840 tons. So, will this have an effect on the economy? The BRICS nations' substantial gold holdings have several important implications. Economic power, guys. Their gold reserves solidify their position as major economic players on the global stage. Then there's financial stability. Gold provides a stable asset that can help mitigate economic risks and protect against inflation. Geopolitical influence. The BRICS currency backed by gold could challenge the US dollar's dominance and shift the global balance of power. So we talked a little bit about that over the weekend. And investment opportunities. The growing demand for gold, driven by factors such as central bank purchases and economic uncertainty, presents potential investment opportunities. Also note this, the BRICS summit in Kazan, Russia, is expected to provide further details on the new currency that is being released by the BRICS countries. The introduction of a BRICS currency could accelerate the trend of de-dollarization as more countries seek to reduce their reliance on the US dollar. And guys, this is another reason why gold is so important to a lot of these countries, even if they are not part of the BRICS nations, even if they're not member states. So guys, it's all coming together. I also happen to see this BRICS Pay unit token coming from Matthew Liny. It's not a cryptocurrency, it's not a blockchain, it's not a stablecoin either, and it is decentralized. So this is the coin that they're looking to launch, the unit token. The integrity of the unit ecosystem is preserved by blockchain-based node synchronization and elimination of the need to rebalance gold holdings between unit nodes, thus minimizing cost and risks. Unit tokens are not subject to any capital controls or price manipulation. They can be freely bought or sold or used as currency for payments via any open payment and clearing system. Not only that, the unit token is not a cryptocurrency, since intrinsic value of each unit token is linked to a basket of underlying assets, which includes 40% gold. So we heard about this, right? It is going to be linked 40% gold, 60% fiat. At the same time, the unit token is not a stablecoin, since its value is not directly derived from a basket of underlying assets. And by design, there are no mechanisms for reserve conversion of the unit into the basket of underlying assets. After an initial period, the market value of unit token is expected to become primarily a function of supply and demand, not of the value of the underlying basket. And this is going to challenge the current monetary system, and especially the countries that are still going to be using the dollar, the US dollar, for trade. Unit is the currency with a decentralized monetary fractal ecosystem. The ecosystem is capable of seamlessly increasing its capacity and usability by adding nodes in various jurisdictions. So it is interesting that it is a combination, and how they say it's not a crypto, it is on the blockchain though, but it's not a stable coin and it is decentralized. The core element of the ecosystem is a unit node, defined as an online entity linked to a physical offline hub containing a proportionally identical basket of assets, including gold and local currencies. The unit nodes can be added by consensus among the existing unit nodes, whereby each new unit node shall contain a proportional replica of the unit reserve basket sufficient to mint a minimal quantity of unit tokens set by the unit rulebook. Additional elements may be added to the unit ecosystem as it matures. These may include, depending on user demand and priorities, precious metals, currency, and mercantile exchange, as well as the capital stock exchanges. These additional elements may, in due course, facilitate the direct use of unit tokens in price discovery and payment for global trade, as well as in capital market transactions. So guys, this is, where the BRICS are moving. They're backing it up with gold and, other precious metals. We know about their connection to Ripple and XRP. So we got to think too of all those transactions running over the XRP ledger. On top of which, the BRICS countries, they still will be doing business with the West, so it's not like it's an us versus them thing, right? There's still going to be trade amongst BRICS nations and non-BRICS nations, and so this is why it's important to have that interoperability, and knowing even that, the BRICS nations are running on RippleNet by and large, to know that the XRP ledger is the ledger of choice for a lot of those nations trading with other nations that are also going to be using Ripple-powered banks, like Santander, for example, this one coming from Mike Manfield. Well, Santander, they just launched their open bank digital offering across the United States, taking its presence in the country nationwide. So Santander, I do believe they are a Brazilian bank, if I'm not mistaken, or I think they're from Spain. Yeah, Spanish giant Santander has an established branch network in the U.S. Northeast, but Open Bank brings it coast to coast, initially offering a high yield savings product with further offerings to follow in 2025. So open banking, guys, that's already happening in Spain, Germany, Portugal, and the Netherlands, and it uses proprietary cloud-based in-house built platform that Santander plans to roll out across all their global customer businesses eventually. The platform integrates the bank's core banking infrastructure with a front-end customer and data layer that enables, among other benefits, an account to be opened via the Open Bank app or website in as little as 5 minutes. So open banking, guys, this is going to be another thing that is going to be big in this new financial system, and it is going to be running on DLT technology. Again, Santander is a Ripple partner, just to make note of that. And then in Asia, we have Nium, another Ripple partner, which just announced this. Doha Bank and Nium are introducing real-time cross-border payments in Qatar. Qatar is a Middle Eastern country and also does have a Ripple Net and XRP connection. Nium, though, a leading global infrastructure for real-time cross-border payments, is thrilled to announce their strategic relationship with Doha Bank, a premier financial institution in Qatar. I do believe that Doha Bank is actually connected to Ripple also. This collaboration marks Nium's inaugural partnership in Qatar, underscoring its commitment to revolutionizing the landscape of international payments. Central to this collaboration is the commitment to offer fast, reliable, and cost-effective remittance services to residents of Qatar by harnessing Nium's expertise in facilitating seamless cross-border payments, coupled with Doha Bank's localized insights and market expertise. This partnership aims to introduce real-time payment solutions that set a new standard for efficiency and affordability in the industry. So these guys realizing there is a problem, real-time remittances, finding a solution for it, and two Ripple partners, in this case Nium and Doha Bank, working together to gain an access to cutting-edge real-time payment solutions. Of course, it's already an interoperable solution if they're both running on RippleNet. Here's a quote: Doha Bank is dedicated to delivering innovative financial solutions that cater to the evolving needs of our customers. We are confident that partnering with Nium, a global leader renowned for its comprehensive suite of services and proven track record with other financial institutions, will enable us to provide unparalleled value to our clients. So boom goes the dynamite, another symbiotic partnership. Two Ripple partners here working together to make to help the RippleNet web evolve and to grow over the Middle East and other parts of Asia. So some great news there. So we have the BRICS connections, and of course, the West is also going to be using RippleNet, guys. Even Andre Casterman, a former SWIFT employee with over 20 years of experience in the interbank payment space, explicitly named XRP and XLM as crypto assets that will find niche roles alongside government-backed currencies. This courtesy of Smoke here. Government-backed currencies refer to CBDCs, and this is why XRP and XLM are ISO compliant. Now, check this out. Andre Casterman, he established the marketing function of Intix, as fractional CMO since February of 2016 and supports the full-time CMO since early 2023. Andre also chairs the FinTech Committee of the International Trade and Forfeiting Association, with a focus on helping banks automate trade finance and helping to establish it as an investable asset class through the use of data analytics and artificial intelligence. And guys, prior to his current role, Andre spent over 20 years with SWIFT, leading various technological innovations in interbank payments, corporate treasury, and trade finance. So that is interesting. He's also on the board of directors in FinTech, active in trade financing and digital assets. So with a specialty in cryptocurrencies, or digital assets as they're calling it here. And from the intex.eu website directly, guys, here's what he said. Over time, we should also expect a number of cross-border payment networks to specialize further. In addition, we should expect new currencies, such as crypto assets, to prove their relevance and find niche roles next to government-backed currencies. Examples include XRP and Stellar, which are embedded in Ripple's and IBM's propositions, respectively. So boom goes the dynamite, integrating Ripple and XRP. Of course, it's making more and more sense now why the World Bank considered those two particular cryptocurrencies stable coins. And it is also very telling that, XRP and XLM are inextricably linked, not just from the Jed McCaleb connection, but also just on the charts here. They generally form similar patterns, despite what the rest of the crypto market is doing. This is the XLM chart, by the way. I had the XRP chart up just a minute ago. There we go. So this is great news. More people around the world are getting excited. The FOMO is ramping up. This cryptocurrency bull run is ramping up too, guys. And for more information on what I'm doing, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I'm not making the same mistakes twice. I've learned a lot over the last two bull runs. I'm here to pinpoint the top. I'm here to cash out for maximum profit. So if you want to follow me, it is only $5 a month. I think it's pretty good value for what you're getting. Just navigate over to patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. There's just one tier. I want to keep it affordable because I want you guys to follow me throughout this bull run so that we can be on the same side of the trade to cash out at the top together. And despite price, the FOMO, it looks as though, is ramping up in countries like South Korea. Just in from Ripple Ambassador here, XRP price surged to over $50, the equivalent to about 60,720 Korean won on a Korean crypto exchange. This marks a significant rise by increased demand and trading volume in the Asian market. And so there it is there, guys. From the BitThumb exchange, XRP to Korean won, that is 67,720. And I just wanted to take a look at what that conversion is right now, 67,720. And so I have just a conversion up here, 67,720. That is equivalent to about $49 and 12 cents. Boy, huge arbitrage opportunity for Korean traders if they have access to other cryptocurrency exchanges. Even Andre Casterman from Swift, a former employee, said XRP and XLM are great examples of those cryptocurrencies that are going to play a role in this new financial system. We're seeing the BRICS nations ramping up. And if you guys didn't catch that video I did over the weekend, so many connections to the BRICS nations, Ripple and XRP. This market is starting to look very, very interesting, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.